Good day, everyone. So I actually had a question in the comment section about a mono hydro team. So basically three hydro users and let's say a Nemo user. So we're actually going to do it. This video will be completely unedited. We'll just sort of get in straight into the Spiral Abyss and sort of see how this works. So I'm not going to do any optimal gameplay. And of course on team 2 we're just going to then brute force clear the Spiral Abyss. So I've got no idea how this will play out. So any mistakes we make, anything funny, that will go wrong, that's all going to be on us. So let's just sort of see how all of this goes in a single take. So if you want to pop the jellyfish, get the swirl, and then obviously we want that attack speed. And now we're just going to buff everything up. Get Mona for damage bonus, and then here is Kokomi. And okay, these guys are melting. They are literally. I did not expect this to be this strong. I think if you play this properly, you can even take out this. Yeah, you should be able to take out this guy as well. Wow. Okay, so that's really good. So let's just charge that back up. Xing Shu. I must say, if it wasn't for Sacrificial Sword, then I think this entire team wouldn't really work. Alright, now we're going to do the exact same thing. And let's see how far we can get with Kokomi. Okay, yeah, these guys are just literally being melted like butter. And let's just try not to kill all of them. Let's just keep a bit left so we can charge our ultimates for the next floor. And yeah, we're probably not going to be able to charge it, so we might as well just sort of take him out. Yeah, let's just say that. Alright, so this will probably be like a behind the scenes sort of look on how I do these Spiral Abyss clears. I typically would use a variation of a Zhongli team, just on always like on the second half, but we just sort of, yeah, we'll just sort of see how this goes. Let's see if we can one-shot all of them. Nope. We couldn't get this little pig at the back. And take him out. Take him out. So because it's like a single take, I decided to just use this team so we can just sort of get this floor over with. And if there's anything interesting that comes out, then we'll sort of see what happens. And we just sort of now want to build our ultimate. And I think we've got Raiden online, and now we're just going to sort of clear this, and we should have Ayaka back right now. Yep, there's Ayaka, perfect for the next floor. Right, let's get going. I think this is where this team's going to fall apart a bit. In the single target damage, I don't think it'll be that strong. But let's see. We've got Kokomi's ult, and we've got Qingshu's ultimate. Let's see, do we have Mona? Almost, and then we'll try and get Mona in the meantime. I think because he's got like two phases, let's just use Kokomi. It'll probably be the easiest. Yep, we're doing some really decent damage here. We should be able to get him to his first invulnerability phase. Yep, before our ultimate expires. That's pretty good. Right, and just quickly build up Kokomi. She should be. Just wait for it to come online, and we just sort of get this whole. Yep, now we've got Kokomi, and now we can just rinse, repeat, then do Vimona. Yep, I knew he would sort of go to the back, and let's just see how much damage we can do here. Okay, not too bad. I think it's actually Mona is actually more helpful with Qingshu than actually Kokomi here, which is interesting. And just sort of get our ultimates up, and you see that's the thing, if Sacrificial Sword doesn't give you that reset, then you're sort of like stuck here, because you've got no real battery capabilities. You don't have like Raiden Shogun or someone else that can just give you that flat guaranteed energy. And probably here the best would be just to use Kokomi to sort of end this, and then keep everyone else's first for the next floor. Let's see. Yeah, so far not too bad of a team comp. I don't think it's going to be meta in it by any stretch, but it's been fun as an experiment. Let's see if I can't do like a bit of physical Ayaka. I think this might be quite fun. Oh yeah, that was quite cool. Almost 120k physical Ayaka in one hit. Charge attack, that was quite cool. That's stronger than my Eula can really do, which is quite nice. And people say don't play physical Ayaka. And this is just going to be a sort of sweep. And I mistimed that. She's going to be, yep, I'm not going to hit her. That's just so bad from my side. Oh well. It doesn't really matter because we're just going to sort of destroy her in any case. take out the two guys at the back, or one's like sort of existing. And now just let's just make sure we've got enough ultimates for the final floor. Yep, again that physical attack, just physical resistance rate just coming through very, very nicely. Alright, final floor. Let's see what the Mono team can do. Probably attack. I think attack will probably be the best. Elemental skills, not. It could be useful, but I don't think it's going to be that worthwhile. And I just quickly build our ultimate. Yes, thank you for the sacrificial sword. It's quite interesting how much Xingshu actually depends on that for his elemental burst. And let's just wait for that other little thing to come up and join us. The RNG can be really bad. So okay, now we've got everyone. Let's quickly swirl them. They get attack speed buffs, Mona. And yep, Kokomi should just be online. That's actually very, I didn't plan it. I think that is very lucky timing. And then just see, I think this is where Kokomi's new artifact set could be like the big difference maker, because then you would be able to hit all of these guys in an AoE, and you could probably take them out as well. So it's just, we're just missing a bit of damage to get this to work properly. Let's just rinse repeat. Yep, they literally just melt like butter. Really pretty cool. And then let's see what's going to happen now. Okay, so he's going to go away. Yep, I know. I've played like against these like these little Dorito enemies like so many times. And their attacks are like really predictable at this stage. And then yeah, it's pretty much game over for these two. I don't think the Rune God will be able to stand this. And we're going to sort of attack this guy. Now the only problem is Kokomi's got fantastic range, but Xingshu doesn't. So if I want a battery, I have to go and get in close, which is a big sort of problem. But it's okay, and we can just sort of clean this up pretty nicely. Alright, so thoughts on this team comp while we get into the final floor. I don't think it is necessarily game breaking. I think it is a fun little experiment. It depends on what we get in the future Spiral Abyss. Definitely if we get more like corrosion enemies and stuff like that, this team could be quite strong, because essentially Xingshu's rain swords would sort of like hone in, just like Kokomi's sort of jellyfish, like homing projectiles. And you'd be able to get those rift hounds even if they like teleport all over the place. But other than that, I think I think Jean is really carrying really hard. I don't think the Mona buff is really doing that much. I think it only applies really to Xingshu. But yeah, it's been an interesting experiment. I thank the comment section for suggesting it. Yeah, it just makes for a bit of alternative gameplay. And then we can just sort of clean up everything here in the background. In fact, let me see if I can't get the clock actually. Oh, Raiden Shogun died. So this is exactly why I love Kokomi on my team, because I would have definitely, you can see here, you don't have the luxury of always reshielding when you want to, but with the jellyfish you'll just be sort of like guaranteed. So that's a huge DPS loss. And let's just try and get the timer down to exactly 7 minutes, and then we can have someone in the comment section be like, oh my god, my account's better than a whale account, because that'd be quite funny to hear as well. Alright, but that's it for this thing. Cheers guys, hope you've enjoyed it. It was an interesting experiment.